I met Richard Silk several years ago. I was in the middle of a very, very intense time with my ex-husband relative to our son and legal issues. And I was really angry, and I really wanted to get him, and I really wanted to be right, and I was right. I was right at the time. But the anger was overwhelming, and I knew I needed help, but, you know, I just thought I needed, 15 minutes of advice with someone, family counselor, just a little advice, basically on how I could win, how I could be right, and get my agenda through to the next round relative to my son and some custody issues. So I met with Richard. I ended up having about 4 or 5 1 to 1.5 hour phone conversations with him. And what was most significant for me in working with Richard is, and it really was the first thing he asked me, was what was I willing to do to put my son first? Was I willing to change my life, if needed, to put my son first, not my agenda? And basically he said, you've got to answer this question before we can even begin. And as in a certain sense it was easy to say yes, but then I had to confront myself, my agenda, my anger, and realize that the best thing for my son was not to enact this battle. So through the course of this time working with Richard, something absolutely miraculous occurred for me, which was I dropped it. I dropped my agenda. I felt what my son needed. And in the course of that, I felt a love, really, for my ex-husband. Not love wanting to get back together love, but human, ordinary love and release. And that was really amazing to me. I did not expect that to occur. I expected coaching on how to get my agenda met. And instead I was given a gift of the heart and a relationship that could be benign, and it served my son tremendously and changed the course of my relationship with my ex-husband and even my son's behavior and his relationship to me and the divorce altogether. So I cannot recommend Richard Silk enough. And I am very grateful for that time.